Holy shit, this is huge, guys. You won't believe what you're about to hear. The Nintendo Switch 2 is coming, and it seems like it's going to be the best console ever. I have the latest and hottest leaks and rumors about the Switch 2, and they are so amazing, so mind-blowing, that you'll want to pre-order the console right now. So, subscribe to the Tech Critic for more up-to-date tech leaks, and watch this video till the end, because trust me, you don't want to miss this. Alright, let's get started with the first leak, the display technology. As you may know, the current Switch OLED has a 7-inch OLED screen that offers vibrant colors and contrast. It's a beautiful screen, no doubt about it. But the Switch 2 is rumored to have a different screen, an 8-inch LCD panel from Sharp, which could offer higher resolution, brightness, and refresh rate than the OLED screen. This means that the Switch 2 could deliver a stunning visual experience, especially when docked to a 4K TV. You'll be able to see every detail, every pixel, every color in crystal clear quality. But how does LCD compare to OLED? Well, there are some pros and cons to both technologies, and it depends on what you value more in a screen. OLED has deeper blacks, lower power consumption, wider viewing angle, faster response time, and more natural and accurate color reproduction than LCD. And for a console that is designed to be played both on the go and on the big screen, OLED seems like a better fit than LCD. OLED could make the Switch 2 more immersive and energy efficient, more comfortable and responsive, and more faithful to the artistic vision of the game developers. That's why this leak is not very impressive to me, and I think that Nintendo could have done better with the screen technology. The second leak is about the price of the Switch 2. Now, this is a tricky one, because Nintendo has always been known for its affordable and accessible consoles. The current Switch OLED costs $350, which is a reasonable price for a hybrid console that can be played on the go or on the big screen. But how much will the Switch 2 cost? Well, according to some insiders, the Switch 2 will have a price tag of around $400, which is a $50 increase from the Switch OLED. This may seem like a lot, but considering the upgraded features and performance of the Switch 2, it may be worth it. After all, the Switch 2 is rumored to have a more powerful processor, more memory, more storage, and better battery life than the Switch OLED. Plus, it will be able to run games at 4K resolution when docked, which is a huge improvement from the 1080p of the Switch OLED. But how does $400 compare to other consoles and devices? Well, it's not a cheap price, and it may be out of reach for some people, especially in these difficult times. And for a console that is supposed to be portable and versatile, $400 seems like a lot to pay, especially when you have to buy extra accessories such as controllers, cases, chargers, and games. And speaking of games, the Switch 2 may not have a lot of exclusive games at launch, which could make it less appealing than the other consoles. That's why this leak is decent, but not amazing, and I think that Nintendo should offer some incentives or discounts to make the Switch 2 more appealing and accessible. The third leak is about the processor of the Switch 2. Now this is a crucial one, because the processor determines the performance and the capabilities of the console. The current Switch OLED has a custom NVIDIA Tegra X1 processor, which is a decent processor, but it's not very powerful or efficient. It can run games at 720p resolution when handheld, and 1080p resolution when docked, but it struggles with some demanding games, such as The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, which often drops below 30 frames per second. But the Switch 2 is rumored to have a new processor, a custom NVIDIA Tegra X2 processor, which is a much more powerful and efficient processor. It can run games at 1080p resolution when handheld, and 4K resolution when docked, and it can maintain a stable 60 frames per second for most games. It can also support ray tracing, which is a realistic lighting and shadow technique that makes games look more lifelike and immersive. A new processor is exactly what the Switch 2 needs, and the Tegra X2 is a perfect choice. It will make the Switch 2 a beast of a console, capable of running any game smoothly and beautifully. It will also make the Switch 2 more future-proof, able to handle the next generation of games and technologies, and I can't wait to see how it performs in action. The fourth leak is about the battery life of the Switch 2. Now this is an important one, because the battery life determines the portability and the convenience of the console. The current Switch OLED has a battery life of around 4.5 to 9 hours, depending on the game and the settings. It's a decent battery life, but it's not very impressive or reliable. It can run out quickly if you play a lot of games, or if you use a lot of features, such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or brightness. But the Switch 2 is rumored to have a better battery life, of around 6 to 12 hours, depending on the game and the settings. This means that the Switch 2 could last longer and play more games without needing to charge. It could also support fast charging, which could reduce the charging time and increase the convenience. A better battery life is always a welcome improvement, and the Switch 2 could benefit from it. It will make the Switch 2 more portable and versatile, able to be played anywhere and anytime. It will also make the Switch 2 more user-friendly and hassle-free, reducing the need to carry a charger or a power bank. The fifth and final leak is about the release date of the Switch 2. Now this is the one that everyone wants to know, because we all want to get our hands on the Switch 2 as soon as possible. But unfortunately, we may have to wait a little longer than expected. Originally, the Switch 2 was rumored to launch in September 2024, which would be around the same time as the Switch OLED launched in 2021. However, recent reports from Bloomberg indicate that the Switch 2 has been delayed until early 2025 due to various factors, such as the global chip shortage, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the quality assurance of the console. This delay may be disappointing for some fans, but it may also be beneficial for Nintendo, as it could allow them more time to refine the console and ensure a smoother launch. Additionally, delaying the release could align with the availability of major titles, such as the next 3D Mario game, which could maximize the impact of the Switch 2's launch. So that's all the leaks I have found out so far, but more will be revealed later in future videos, so stay tuned. Please give the video a thumbs up, guys, and leave a comment because it really helps with the algorithm, and make sure to share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the Tech Critic for more tech leaks like this one. I upload new videos every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.